What's up, virgins? Today I wanted to talk about a type of content that really frustrates me a lot, and it's kind of a virus on YouTube. I can't really act like I'm the first person to ever talk about this type of content. This content is literally all over the internet at this point. It's one of them. It's absolute garbage content. It's a channel called I'm Watching You, and it's not just this channel. There's so many channels like this that make videos. I imagine what they do is they just make a Google Slides slideshow, and then they just have like a narrator over it, like a robot text speech voice over it, and boom, they make tons of money off it. It is one of the most garbage content I've ever seen. So I think one of the biggest examples of this is I'm Watching You, who has dang near 2 million subscribers, and he has over 11 million, or 11 million, 110 million views. That's roughly around $200,000, which he earned in the span of around a year. So this dude this dude made like more than a doctor in the span of 2 years off of making absolute garbage content. Like this is it's really bad. It's lazy. I make some of the laziest content out there. I barely even edit, but I would consider my content better than this. I would consider my content takes more effort than this. And here's why. These videos are stolen. They are stolen beyond belief. You could type in any of these titles and they come up. Like they're absolutely everywhere. This video has no dislikes. Don't close your mouth while watching this. You could put this in and these same exact videos with this same exact content is there. And I imagine this isn't even his video. He probably just took this off and copied and pasted it from another channel. I mean, he knows his channel's bigger, so he probably just got more views, and now he's considered the original creditor. Now, his videos, they usually do get some fair share of dislikes, so it's not like this is new. It's not like this is some content cop or anything like that. This is relatively known that these guys kind of suck, but I'm just gonna go over all the reasons why these type of channels suck. Firstly, as I already mentioned, this content is stolen. There's I imagine maybe 3 or 4 videos on this channel are actually his. Almost every single one of them is just like taken. This isn't even him. This is watch data. Watch data makes that type of content with that same exact amount of thumbnail. You can literally even see it. You could see if you go to watch data and you look at his recent videos, he has that same exact type of like I don't know what you call it, format. It's so horrible, bro. This is awful. And I'm gonna be 100% honest. Probably the worst part about oh my gosh, I can't speak. The worst part about this type of content is the clickbait, bro. I'm just talking about I'm Watching You, but bro, every one of these channels does this. I like to call them the Google Slide channels. The Google Slide channels are absolutely terrible. They use anime girls and sometimes just real girls overall, and they clickbait them like this is their bread and butter pretty much. Don't close your mouth while watching this. It's got an anime girl, 11 million views. Here's another one. Here's another one. Another one. That's just Belle Delphine animated, literally. There's this. There's this. It's literally everywhere. And then they also always like put a challenge in the thumbnail, like don't close your mouth while watching this, don't turn around while watching this. It's the same exact video twice with a different thumbnail. I guarantee you it's the same exact video. And it's the same exact thumbnail too. All they do is they just they take the same thumbnail format and they just put a different font over it or different words over it, and boom, there's your thumbnail. There's no effort put into it whatsoever. And as mentioned, I'm not the most like highly most I don't have the best content in the world. I'm highly aware of that. My channel is relatively bad content. But with that being said, there's a difference between lazy content, which I would personally consider I have lazy content, and beyond lazy. This is beyond lazy. This is literally, if I put 0% effort into my work, this man puts negative effort into his work. Because the only thing this guy does is he either does a Google slideshow for his videos or he just steals it. Like let's keep looking. Let's keep looking. Once again, he puts all these challenges in the videos, but they're never actually mentioned in the video. Like he puts these challenges in the videos and these hot anime girls to get thumbnail to get views, but there's no actual challenge in any of these videos. Like every single video is a challenge. But at the same time, like there's no actual challenge to them. It's just people seeing it and being like, I bet I could do this challenge, and so they click on it. 99.69% lose this. First of all, there needs to be a period right there, not a freaking comma. You kind of did that part wrong. Oh, it just used the same exact number again. Probably the laziest part about these videos is that they're kind of just re-uploads of themselves. Like you can see, I even showed an example. Bro, look, don't close your mouth while watching this. Don't close your mouth while watching this. Like, this is terrible. Bro, they literally just, it's the same exact thumbnail, but they put different words over it. What is this? This is not content. This is literally just either clickbait or copyright infringement. That's all these channels are. And I would never, usually, let me correct myself, because if I said I would never, then this is just, then that's fake. Oh, yeah, there's an actual real girl. That's probably some porn star or something. Yeah, great job. You're doing really great. I don't usually ask for a channel to get taken down, but I really hope this dude I'm watching you gets taken down. Because this man, I hate this man. I hate this man that he is making more money than my mom and dad did, probably combined last year, off of making this type of content. I think all type content shouldn't make anything more than 500 grand a year, but especially not this type of content, man. Oh, and there he goes, clickbaiting Mr. Beast. They do that a lot. They take the most popular YouTuber of that month and they clickbait him because they know that's going to get views. This content is literally just clickbait. It's clickbait and copyright infringement. That's all this is, and that's all this will ever be. And it makes me so mad because we always deal with something like this once every year. Like for example, 2017, like the worst thing was Elske. 2014, the worst thing was like the Reply Girls, which have recently come back, and I made a video about it, which you can check out. I'll probably leave it in the description below. This content, what makes me really mad is that this content has existed for like 2 years straight and no one like ever speaks up about it. Well, that's not entirely true. A lot of people speak up about it, but YouTube hasn't like taken any action taking down these type of channels. They haven't at all. And they're probably not going to because they make so much money. These channels probably combined have made well over $3 or $4 million combined. I'm watching you cannot be the biggest one. 1.86 is pretty noob stats. And thankfully, I bet if I go Social Blade, thankfully with Social Blade, their channels are mostly dying. Like they don't really get that many views anymore. But dying just doesn't feel satisfying for these type of channels. I would personally love to see these channels get just straight up deleted because they are absolute garbage. It's great. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love to see for channels like this. I love to see them die out. Like this is great, but at the same time, they're just gonna keep making money and keep making content off of stolen stuff. And even if it's not as much money as they were making in March 2020. Oh wow, that leaves a bad taste in my mouth. 22 million. Oh, oof. Anyway, it's even though they're not making as much money as like they normally did back in March 2021, they're still making a crap ton of money. $963,000. That's that's in the ballpark of $2,000 to $5,000. So he's still making a full-time living off of watching or off of making this type of content. I don't get this. I don't get how people find this entertaining. Well, I do actually get it because it's mostly 3-year-olds that see hot anime girls and go ooh. And oh, speaking of 3-year-olds, only babies can hear this weird sound. I bet you I'm gonna be able to hear it. Let's hear it, guys. Okay, I'm gonna turn that down. Let's watch this video, and I guarantee you we're probably gonna be able to hear it. I guarantee you.
Babies can hear this weird sound. Yes, poggers. Now I will show you different levels of this high frequency sound, and at each level it's gonna get harder and harder to hear until it reaches the point where only babies can hear it. Let's see how old your ears are.
You can still hear it. Oh
My
shoot.
partner.
Oh no, I don't want to
Only
send anyone more of this guy's content. I don't want to give any more views. You could still hear it. They changed it up so it sounds quieter, but you can still hear it crackling. So it's not even a challenge. I imagine most people. Yeah, I'm apparently a baby now. Everyone heard it. What do you mean? This is legit clickbait and copyright infringement. I bet that same exact video is on another person's channel. This is garbage. This is beyond garbage. This is taking garbage and stealing it. This is like the equivalent of a homeless man in the YouTube community. Because what he does is he takes garbage, uh, and he steals it. He steals garbage to make a living. Like, making garbage content is bad enough. Stealing garbage content is a no no, my friends. It is a no no. Wow, that was 10 minutes long. That's crazy. Wow, I don't think I've ever ranted for 10 minutes long, but I just had to get that off my shoulders because this has been. I hate this so much with a passion. I hate this type of content. And I really hope this guy gets taken down. I hope his channel is reduced to rubber. And I hope this guy, who's probably 20 years old, I hope he finds an actual real job instead of just stealing for a living. Whoops. Didn't mean to press that. Anyway,